Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the reading for the lovely sign of Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, firstly thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. A few people said to me on the weekend while I was away reading, how do you work out what other planets were in your chart when you were born? Well, sometimes I think it's a little bit sort of strange that the planets all appear in your chart when you're born, or mostly all. I don't know enough about astrology to jump on that one, but there is this energy always that people don't know how to look up their birth chart to have a look at that, because your sun sign, which is the one we read mainly on the channel, is only a small part of who you are. So when a reading doesn't resonate or doesn't sound right to you, it might be that your moon or your rising ascendant are more predominant. So although I'm a Capricorn sun, I have a Libra moon, and my Libra moon resonates with me so much more than my Capricorn sun does, and occasionally my Aquarius Venus. So if you're a Venus in a different planet, sometimes it's worth watching that too. If you're unsure, you can check it out by Googling natal chart and putting in your date of birth. Now, what somebody said to me the other day was, I can't do that because I don't know what time I was born. Well, that's not true, because you don't need your time of birth to get your chart done. The only thing that won't come up if you don't have a time is your ascendant or rising. Now, there are people out there who actually work that out for you if you're really interested in finding that out. So if you Google again, find out what time I was born, the experts can actually work that out based on your life. So it's worthwhile doing, because it's very interesting to look back at your natal chart, at some of the aspects of yourself, and what sort of energies were coming through when you're born. But it's also, because that denotes sort of more of your personality, but it's also good to have a look at how much you've changed from that. So you may well have done a lot of work on yourself, and you may have actually worked with some of those limitations. They are not fixed. Some aspects of yourself are fixed and some are not, which means we can change anything we want to. Strength card jumping out. That was beautifully timed, wasn't it, by the universe? There is proof that you can change who you are. But how do you do that? You've got to want it. You've got to want it, and you've got to go after it. So if you think you can't do something, or something is not available to you, or this is how I am and that's it, you're wrong. It is not. And there have been so much proof about this. So maybe check it out again on the internet. Google's a great tool for looking for those things. All right, we are going to do your reading. If the reading does resonate with you, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. That's all I ask for in return for the readings. All right, so we're using the Hermetic Tarot for your reading. So let's get into it. All right, so we have coming out the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card that talks about waiting for your ships to come in. It's about that time between asking for what you want and it being given to you. And it shows in the traditional tarot, of course, somebody waiting on a cliff, waiting for those ships to come towards them. So it's very much about manifestation, waiting, seeing things happening, like watching things unfolding. But it's also about looking towards the future, not looking backwards. Focusing on what's to come. This is a card of Aries too, which is quite interesting. This is why I love this deck. Because it does show you things like that, which is beautiful. All right, so waiting for your ships to come in. Eight of Cups. I feel like you've moved away from something and you're going towards something new here. There's a definite feeling that you've given something up, left something behind, released something, and you're now going for what you... It's like walking away from something and waiting for the next best thing, knowing that it's coming your way. So being able to sort of stand there and wait for something new. So maybe you've walked away from a relationship, but you know that you've got love in your future. So you're waiting for that to come to you here. but this is very much the energy of just being in the waiting space. So you might feel like you're spinning your wheels a little bit this week. 9 of Pentacles, single, ready to mingle. Look at that. Look at you go. So there's this energy of feeling complete, whole. I feel like you've moved away from something here. You could have moved away from a way of thinking, something that was not emotionally serving you. But I love that you're right in this future focused sort of energy where you know something's coming, you're just being patient and waiting for it. Wow. So some of you could have an earth sign coming towards you here. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So we're talking Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. In fact, Queen of Pentacles is the Capricorn card. Somebody is coming towards you here. And I feel like you've given something away. So you may have given old love away, for example. Love that wouldn't have been love, I guess, if you've given it away. I guess you've given away some sort of situation that wasn't returning something to you here. 3 of Swords. You may have had some heartbreak in the past. But I feel like here there's very much this energy of knowing something better is coming. So you may have had downloads from the universe. You may have had some sort of indication that new love is around the corner because you're giving away something to go towards it. So it could be that you're giving away an old way of thinking, an old way of doing, an old way of being, but you know something's coming. Anticipation, 10 of Cups. So you have absolute joy and happiness on the other side of this. But you've been sort of holding on to something that hasn't been serving you. I want to get just a little bit deeper here. I feel like perhaps some of you have put up with something because you felt that that was what you deserved. And not in a negative way. It's sort of like, this is all I have. Maybe you didn't want to get out of a relationship because you're fearful of not finding new love. Maybe you're staying in a job because you're worried that if you don't stay where you are, you won't get another job. I feel like you've had some sort of indication, maybe a dream, an enlightenment, maybe a little bit of an awakening, which has said to you, there is more. Because the 10 of Cups is here, which is absolute happiness, absolute contentment, everything you've wanted. I feel like somebody here has been dealing with someone that didn't want to have children and you did. And I feel that that's why you're ultimately walking away from something. Because I feel that you can't do that anymore. Whatever this is, it's like I can't do it anymore. I can't stay, I can't put up with it. I can't work with this energy. Well, actually, that going darker today has actually benefited you because you can actually see these cards better with the darker light. All right, so we have the 7 of Wands coming through. Persistence and fortitude, strength, and the Moon. Okay, straight away what I see here is a person who's listening to this that did not realize they had the strength to do what they wanted to do. You know, when you're in this energy and you think, I really need to do that. I really need to get out there. I really need to find this. I really need to move in this direction. But I don't believe in myself. I don't believe that I have what it takes. And this here is telling me that you do. But you're just not seeing it with the Moon energy. So there's beautiful energy here of persistence, of stubbornness, of really having these internal strengths, but not really seeing yourself for who you truly are. Not seeing your inner fortitude, your inner strengths. Not really understanding how you've used those energies in the past and they've got you what you've wanted, yet in this particular instance, you have not, or instance, you have not sort of recognized your own strengths here. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands. There it goes. Bang. Straight down. 9 of Cups. There's the Wish card. I can see this is beautiful reading. Very straightforward. And the Hermit. So what I see here is you just having this understanding. I didn't think I had the strength to do this. I didn't know I could. But before you know it, you're packing your bags and moving on. And the Moon card tells me that you've not seen this in yourself before. Let me just have a look at this moon card a bit more. It's like you're pulling forth energies that you had within you that were hidden underneath sort of energies of not really trusting yourself. It's like you're pulling them towards you now. And you're doing what you need to do, which you believed in the past you couldn't do. And this Ten of Wands is like, that's it. I'm putting it down. I want my Nine of Cups here. I'm going after it. The Hermit says to me, you're in a thinking space of how to approach something, how to bring about a result. Because this Hermit card is really showing me that you're digging deep here to find what it is you need in your kit bag. And you know now you have a kit bag. All right, let's just keep going. Princess of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe is showing you something. High Priestess here. The universe is showing you something about yourself here. This energy came through, I think, in one of the daily reads today. It's like the universe opening Pandora's box for you and saying to you, look, you've had all of this stuff put away here the whole time, but you haven't been looking at it properly. And it's like it's all opening up to you here. It's like you're opening your own box of tricks and going, hey, I never knew I had that. What is that? I never knew I had that either. And then you're putting them all into action here. So it's like the moon is showing that you are finding them. You're pulling them in. You're pulling in these strengths that you never knew you had. And you're making something happen. The High Priestess and the moon here says you've had a lot of stuff hidden away from yourself. And you're about to realize this with the Nine of Cups, going inside with the Hermit, really seeing what you have. The Princess of Pentacles here tells me that the universe, look at this, Wheel of Fortune. The universe is about to show you something here. And I love it because see the swords? This is clarity. This is clarity about yourself, having an understanding of who you are and what you are truly capable of. But I feel like you've either hidden everything away or haven't believed in yourself. And now you're going to have the power here with this Wheel of Fortune to go after what you want and make it happen. What an amazing reading. All right, so now you're looking at the future. Now you know that you don't have to stay where you are. You have the capacity to move into this Nine of Pentacles energy, to become the Queen of Pentacles, to leave your heartache behind, to leave all the destruction. This is breaking down all of the things you thought you knew about yourself. This is leveling out, starting again, rebirth, having opportunity to bring your dreams into fruition, having a rebirth, having another opportunity. And look, the star is here as well. This is really about realizing what you are truly capable of here. Something has been shown to you here that you've not seen about yourself before. It's a real awakening here, but in a very different way, because you're awakening to yourself, not to the universe, not to the power of the universe. This is waking to yourself, and you're awaking to the power of working with the universe here. Beautiful, beautiful energy. For some of you, you'll be just going after what you want. Knight of Wands, there you go. It's taken a while. I feel like the universe has been trying to show you this for some time, and you're about to start going after the things you want. You now know you have what it takes. There it is, the Well Watcher, Wisdom and the Power of the Divine, card number 7. Love it. What a beautiful card to get for that reading. The Well Watcher signals the need to go within to contemplate the true source of power in the world, and it's you, which he reminds you is that of the divine, and the divine lives within you. This is a message to let you know that you're being called to the well, and this unseen power will be there, and it will be yours to align with. This affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolution to your life. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the still small voice within. The divine also may answer your call by sending others to help guide you. what a beautiful card to get on that reading. Perfect. Perfect energy. Thanks, Aquarius. Have a truly wonderful week. Thank you.